up, everybody? Sean Hatzel here with Beyond 40, and inside this video I want to share the number one food people over 40 should eat before bed. Now, I would argue that this particular macronutrient is the most underestimated, underutilized, and undereaten, if that's a word, macronutrient of all macronutrients in the diet industry. And I guess just because it's not sexy. I mean, you hear about keto, which is a high-fat diet, and you eliminate carbs. You hear about paleo, where you eliminate processed foods and eat like a caveman. All these diets have these limitations, but nobody ever talks about how powerful this macronutrient is. So not only should you eat this particular macronutrient before bed, you should also have it in every other single meal of your day, and I'm talking about protein. And there's several reasons why you should eat protein before bed, and you should have it in every single meal. And just to give you an idea of how important protein is in my regimen right now, as I'm losing belly fat and leaning up, I'm right around 185 to 190 pounds. I carry about 7.5% body fat right now. And so I'm in great shape because I've been doing 75 hard. But I'm consuming 250 grams or more of protein every single day. Now, I couldn't do this eating just solid food, so I do include protein shakes in my regimen. But the reason I share this is to drive home the point that I only weigh not even 190 pounds, and I'm having over 250 grams of protein per day. Now, most people will think, oh, this is bad on your kidneys. All that stuff is just a myth, because protein has several benefits that you need to know about right now. And the first one is called DIT, diet-induced thermogenesis. So simply put, whether you're dieting or you're not dieting, every time you eat protein, it speeds up your metabolism more than other foods because it has a higher thermic effect. So you see, in order for your body to digest protein, it burns nearly 3 times as many calories than when it digests fats or carbohydrates. So simply having protein in every single meal and before bed, you're going to prevent metabolic slowdown while dieting, and you're actually going to help speed up your metabolism a bit every single time that you eat. And that carries right into the other bad side effect of dieting, which is muscle loss, and protein prevents muscle loss on a diet. So it's the only macronutrient that does this. And if you're over 40, muscle equals metabolism. You start suffering from something called sarcopenia, where you start losing muscle. So you need to up your protein intake, especially if you're active like me. That's why mine is so high. By doing this, you're going to stimulate muscle gains and prevent lean tissue from being burned as fuel. Super important to keep your metabolism revved up, and of course, to look and feel great. Now, the most important part of protein, in my opinion, is that it eliminates hunger and cravings while dieting. It's the most satiating nutrient. I mean, think about it. Put a basket of bread in front of you with a piece of beef. What's going to fill you up faster, the beef or the bread? I can tell you right now, if you eat the beef, you're not going to be hungry for the bread. But if you eat the bread, you're going to be hungry for the beef. So it is by far the number one nutrient to eat while dieting because it reduces your hunger and your cravings. Now, one of the other benefits of having pre-bed protein is research shows that pre-bed protein eaters stimulate more muscle protein synthesis during the night. So it enhances your muscle's ability to absorb protein, and protein is a building block of muscle tissue. And then when you wake up, research shows that it can actually decrease your blood sugar levels. So it helps you wake up with more stabilized blood sugar. When you have more stabilized blood sugar, you're going to avoid more diseases, you're going to have better energy, better mental clarity, and you're going to be able to access more stored fat as a fuel source. So don't underestimate the power of protein. Get a complete protein source in every single meal, no matter what. Now, personally, I tolerate dairy well. So outside of animal meats and eggs, I like to use a lot of cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and I love to use whey protein powder. Now, if you don't tolerate dairy, you might not want to have those in your plan, but I highly recommend maybe like a plant-based protein powder. In the future, I hope Beyond 40 will be able to launch a couple of these protein powders. And we definitely have it on the docket, because I'm a firm believer this is probably the supplement that I spend the most money on personally, is protein powder, because of the value of it. And actually, it really helps me feel better while I'm dieting. And if you understand how to make a good protein shake, it's almost like eating dessert. So it really helps curb your cravings. Not only does it make you feel fuller, you can make the taste of these protein shakes taste like a milkshake. And that really helps curb your cravings. Instead of reaching for the chocolate-covered almonds, now you're having a nice satiating meal, and you know all these benefits are taking place. So have 20 to 40 grams of protein before you go to sleep, feed your muscles, stabilize morning blood sugar, feel fuller longer, and enjoy your dieting process more. Hope you got something out of this. If you did, do me a favor, click the like button, share the love, and of course, time. Our most precious commodity is time. And I'm always grateful when people take time to watch my videos. Thanks for watching, and keep going strong.